Hello and welcome to the BMC Quick Course series. My name is Frank Rhodes and I'm the Db2 Administrative Products Solution Architect based out of Austin, Texas. In this series, I'm going to be showing you how to create a simple Jenkins freestyle project to perform a file transmission to the mainframe using AMI-DevOps plugin modules. You will need to have already have the AMI-DevOps for Db2 products downloaded from the BMC support site and have completed the configuration of the AMI-DevOps properties file. I will start from the Jenkins dashboard and click New Item from the left side of the display. I will name my project Transmit and select it as a freestyle project. I will then click the OK button at the bottom of the screen. Now I'm in the configuration dialog for the project. I want a prompt for information whenever this project is run. So I will go ahead and select that this project is parameterized and select that I want to use a string parameter. The first field will be the directory of the file that I plan to transmit to the mainframe. I will go ahead and add a second parameter. And the second field will be the name of the file that I plan to transmit. I will now jump down to the build section for the project that I'm creating. Every AMI-DevOps project needs to start with an authentication module. First, I will supply the IP address of the LPAR that we'll be communicating with. I then specify the port number that ZOSMF has been assigned. 32208 is the default port number, but it could be any valid port number. The default started task for ZOSMF is IZU SVR1. If you look for the message IZUG349I under this started task, you will see the IP address and port number that you are using for your site. Next, I specify the RACF ID and password that I will be using to log on to the mainframe. And then the last item specified is the location and name of the properties file that I have defined for use with the AMI-DevOps plugins. Now I go ahead and I pull in the transmission plugin module. Note that I use the labels that I had defined for the parameters above, the directory name and the file name that we prompted for. The next thing specified is the mainframe PDS, where the DDL file will be saved. This is a file name that I'm extracting out of the properties file that I had already configured. And then the last field is hard-coded the actual member name of the DDL file that will be saved up on the mainframe. The last module I need to select is the cleanup module. Every project needs an authorization module at the beginning and a cleanup module at the end. The project is complete, so I now click the Save. So why don't we go ahead and run this project. I go ahead and I click the Build with Parameters, and I'm then prompted for the information that we had supplied earlier when we defined the project. I can either overtype this information or simply accept it as a default and click the Build button. So the Transmit project begins to run. So let me jump over to the mainframe so I could look for the dataset pointed to by the variable DDL PDS that I have defined in my properties file. I then go look for the member name in that dataset, and here's the file that I had transmitted up to the mainframe. I would like to thank you for watching this course, and I hope you found it useful. For more information on any of the BMC mainframe products, please visit the URL shown here.